Hey guys, Wormwood Wins here for another part of Platinum, and oh look, what's this? Yep, that's right, Peppers has evolved into a proper Peppers, because Peppers is now a Pelly Pepper or a Pelipper, but you know, Pelly Pepper sounds better. Okay, Peppers wants to learn Protect, but you know, I teach Protect to it, but then I delete it later on this video because I didn't actually use it. So it's pretty pointless learning it. Just a waste of time, but never mind. So here we are in the Pastoria gym, and we've leveled up our Pokemon a bit. And I'm just going to show off Peppers a little bit, seeing as you might not get to see it in a while because it's a water gym. So we're going to fly high in the sky and use fly, and it does just over half. So I know after another fly we can beat it, and I won't fall asleep. So that's all good and all that jazz. So yeah, you drown the water over here, and then we go up here, and I talk to this guy, and he's like a fisherman, and he has a Whiscash. And after I move my electric type to the front, they have a blooming ground type, so I can't use Spark. And even after the magnitude I live, so I know Elliot's a pretty amazing Pokemon. So I go up there, and I know I had to go to a blue switch, just I went to the wrong blue switch. It's this one I need to go to. Silly me. So yeah, here's Damien, and he has a Wingull, and his Wingull is nowhere near as awesome as my one was, because my one was just pro. And here's another Peppers, and this Peppers just dies with Thunderfang, so it's nowhere near as awesome as my one. So yeah, we beat Damien, and we put up this water, and we battle this girl. I noticed something in this gym, and I will mention it later on. I'll try and remember. But that Azrael is a normal type. So using electric type attacks will just do normal effectiveness. So you might as well go for something a little bit higher damage. I should have probably just gone for Thunderfang because it would have had stab and all that. But you know, and it's one of I think it's the only Pokemon other than Eevee that can evolve into a completely different type. You might have to correct me there. If I'm wrong, comment below, because you know, I'm that cool. So I beat the Azrael family, and I really love like the Azrael family. I nearly used a Marrow. I think I might have said that before, but I'm saying it again. But you know, I had to make a decision, and I went for Pelipper instead, because you know you can't really use Pelipper much except for in the Hoenn games. But you know, what you gonna do? So beat that Goldeen pretty easily. And here's a Seaking, and we can Thunderfang, and the Seaking goes down. And I love the Heart Gold SoulSilver sprite for Seaking. It's like really happy, and it made me smile a lot. So yeah, go down here, and you just go along here, and then here's the final switch that you have to do against, and the final battle against Sailor Samson, and he has a Wingull as well, which is like a lower level than all the others that have been in this gym, so it just is completely not as awesome. So it's a Shellos, so I'm going to switch into Hatter to take down the Shellos, and I thought, I don't know why I went for an ice attack. That did absolutely nothing. But I can go for crunch, and that does quite a lot. And I get the drop of sorts. I didn't even see what kind of drop that was. But I go for a turn and beat it, which is good. So he has a Golduck. So I'm going to switch into Kawaii, or Kawaii, or however you want to pronounce it, just so we can see it, and it levels up. I was like, yep, great. Another level means more time with it off screen, but never mind. So, okay, you tap this switch, and then it's pretty easy to get to here. And he's like, welcome, I don't get challenged very often. The glory you're beholding is the Pastoria gym leader. That's right, I'm Crash Awake. My Pokemon were toughened up by stormy weather. They'll take on anything you can throw them and pull you under. Victory will be ours. Come on, let's get it done. So he says his name's Crash Awake, and it says versus Wake. And I'm like, where's the Crash a bit, mate? And it says Leader Wake there as well. And I thought I remember him having a real annoyance of people just calling him Wake. So maybe he's grown up since Diamond and Pearl. I might be wrong. I'm full of I might be wrong. It's all rumour and speculation. So yeah, we can take down Gyarados very, very easily if you have an electric type, because it's water and flying. But the only problem is if you have a grass type, it won't do much at all because of the flying immunity. So here's a Quagsire, and Peppers is just going to heal up Luxray, because I know Rock Tomb won't do anything to Pelipper except for lower its speed. So I can just fly, and I'm still faster than the Quagsire, and that does a bit of damage. You know, I'd say about a quarter. Might even be a third. I don't know. But, you know, it did a bit of damage, which is always nice. So I can use it again, and he can miss with the Rock Tomb again, but I miss, so I'm like, oh, poo. But, you know, I can still take some Rock Tombs to the face, because I'm just that awesome. And then I go for the I go for the roost, and I live with 1 HP, and I was like, yes, what a prediction on my part. But now I switch because, you know, I don't want Peppers to die, because a dead Peppers is no good at all. That was just reminding me, I went on a shopping trip today, and I was like, in my latest video on YouTube, I've called it Pokemon Peppers, and my friend's like, really, I must watch that video, because, you know, she's a loyal friend. You might see her comment a few times. I'll give her a shout out. Hi, Kira's apprentice. Say hi back, or I will kill you. And that's kind of proof that you're watching. Jokes. You don't have to comment if you don't want to. And then we were like, oh, that's cool. And we started talking about Big Brother, and there's someone called Sam Pepper, and she was like, Pepper, and I was like, yeah, no. And then we went past this place called Pepper's Pizza, and I was like, Peppers, that must be our word of the day. And then after that, we never saw the word Peppers again. So, you know, that kind of was a bit fail. But never mind. So back to the video. Here's Floatzel. Crashwake's possibly his strongest Pokemon. It knows Aqua Jet, which is a priority move, so it can take you out quicker. But we have an electric type, so it's all good. It goes for Brine, and that does, I don't know, a third, maybe a quarter. And we can Thunderfang and take it down. Brine was, I'll explain it now since we get the TM in a minute, a move that doubles in damage if your Pokemon has less than half health, which is always good. So it seems that we have underthrown something. I'm not even going to read this. I can't be bothered. So it gives us the Fen badge, and that's really awesome. Is that badge number 4 or 5? Rourke, Gardenia, Maylene, Fantina, Crashwake, yeah, 5. And he gives us TM55, because, you know, 5/5, you know, which contains Brine, and as I just said, if the opponent's Pokemon has less than half health, Brine will inflict double damage. So, you know, that's pretty awesome. It's a pretty good move, and I think I teach it to Peppers, don't I? Yes, I do. I get rid of Protect, because, you know, who needs Protect? It's rubbish. So we're going to go down here and exit the gym, and it's Barry. He's like, oh, hey, you got the gym badge, huh? What did I tell you? Mr. Wake, I mean the master, is pretty awesome, hey. And then Crasher Wake comes out, and he's like, what's this racket then? Oh, it's you two. And then Barry's like, oh, master. And Crasher Wake's like, listen, kid, I know your father, I won't deny that, but I don't recall ever taking you on as an apprentice, not in the least. And then he's like, besides, you two don't need me, you can become strong on your own without being my apprentice. And they were like, it doesn't matter. I made you my master. I decided. But forget that. There's trouble brewing. There's a Team Galactic goon in front of the observatory gate. He says something about using a bomb, and then Crasher Wake's like, what? A bomb? No one messes with Pastoria. Not on my watch. And then he runs away. And then Barry's like, oh, wait, master, wait, and runs off. So we're going to run off too and heal up our Pokemon. And then over here is Barry in a Krogunk suit. So we talk to him. He's like, why are you talking to me from over here? If you go talk to him from over there, he's like, oh, didn't you like my Krogunk suit? I'm like, no. So you go and talk to him, and he's like, hey, what am I, chopped liver? Don't forget I'm here too. And that made me laugh so much, because I don't like chopped liver. And then suddenly there's a doom, and it's a massive bomb, and it's frightened me to death. I thought my emulator was breaking down. It was like, shake, shake, shake. I was like, oh no. And then this guy comes out, he's like, phew, that was rough. What you've done? What you done? Asking. Well, technically speaking, it wasn't me. The package arrived, see, and it was a bomb, and I pressed it, and I was like, oh, boink. And he's like, I don't know why I've made him really posh. I was meant to make him chavvy. Never mind. So he's like, cheerio, then you daft dodger. Your mask's absurd. And he runs off, and I'm like, okay, that's pretty weird. So he goes in to check everything's okay, and we mustn't go in just in case it's a bit dangerous. So instead, we're going to go and chase after the Galactic Grunt. So, you know, that's pretty awesome, except for not really. It's really boring, because it's the same thing over and over and over again. But, you know, so you just talk to him, and it's a bit like a wild goose chase. If you've never played any of the Sinnoh games, what you do is you go up and talk, and he'll chat to you for a while and run off, and you carry on repeating this until he battles you. It shouldn't take too long to get him to battle you. It's just after the, just by the entrance of Lake Valor. So, you know, it's all good. So if you listen to what he's saying, unlike I am, he's talking to someone on the phone and describes everything that's going on, and it just gives you an update. So if you read to everything he's saying, it actually is quite interesting, but I'm speeding it up, so I can't actually read it. And then suddenly Looker comes and he's like, hello, my friend. The cargo the Team Galactic brought is worrisome. It was a bomb and there was an explosion in the Great Marsh. Furthermore, you're pursuing a man with a funny bowl haircut. In other words, that's Team Galactic. Oh, no. How did I miss it? Oh, Looker. And he starts talking to himself in the third person. I'm like, freak. And then he runs off and I'm like, okay. And he's always one step behind, isn't he? And he's like chatting at the desk. I'm like, for goodness sake, man, he's just through there. Just go through there and you'll find him. But no, you're going to chat with the man behind the desk. You silly fool. Oh, look, it does get on my nerves. I think he was a useless character because all he did was stand around and be late. And it's like, we do all the work that he should be doing. So you go up here, and this is the last time you need to talk to him. He's like, oh, my Pokemon will KO you. And he sends out a Krogunk. And yeah, Elliot can take him down easily. And just whilst I'm thinking about it, I want to start doing my next LP. It can either be, I'll give you the choice of SoulSilver, I'm going to redo it, Pokemon Sapphire, or I'll redo that. And I think they're the only two options I'm going to give you now. You know, I might change my mind. I've got the teams ready. All you need to do is comment below. You can either say SoulSilver or Sapphire, and whether you want me to do it now or later. So, like, during this playthrough or afterwards. But, you know, it's completely up to you. Seeing as this is your channel. Well, it's my channel, but for you guys. So, comment. Just put SoulSilver now if you want me to do it whilst I'm doing Platinum. It will slow Platinum down a bit, but you'll still get updates, and it might encourage me to update more regularly. Or you can put Sapphire now or Sapphire later. So if you want it done after Platinum, and I'll do it almost straight away. So I've got my teams ready, and I will record the first two parts for you. And then just comment. Whichever one gets the most comments by, what day is it today? Monday. Let's say Friday. I will update you and let you know how it's all going. So please comment away. I'd really benefit from it. And now I'm rambling and it's pretty much the end of the video. So, you know, I don't know what to say. So remember, if you comment, I will really, really appreciate it. Maybe if you, let's think of something for you to do. If you can comment below and, tell me who your favourite Pokemon is and why, I will give the first 3 people that comment, I'll let them choose a nickname for one of my Pokemon and I'll PM them. So comment below and you might win a prize, you know. So you need to put SoulSilver now and then favourite Pokemon and why, and then the nickname you want to give. Okay, so I've rambled too long and that's the end of the video. I'll see you all soon. Bye.